We are live at Dick Walsh Field. It is the Groton-Dunstable Crusaders at the 1-8 Algonquin Tomahawks. This could be a very close matchup tonight on Friday Night Football. Now, I'm Andrew Roberts here with
Tyler Beauchesne.
And we are about to get started. Coin toss will be happening any moment. So this is going to be a very exciting matchup, I think. Two very similar teams. And players have just ran out onto the field. We're getting ready for coin toss.
Andrew, what are some key takeaways you're looking for here today?
Well, I think one thing here, I know Groton-Dunstable is a very strong D-line. We need to get by that with our run game. Our run game needs to push through it. And if our run game struggles, we're going to need to continue our success in the pass. Brendan Hermanspan has gotten better game after game. We look to see for that to continue.
I've heard that they're starting two quarterbacks here today. Jeff Valentine is going to be throwing in a spread formation, and Brendan Hermanspan is going to be in there for the run plays.
Yeah.
So two quarterbacks here today.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Hermanspan is going to get majority of the snaps, though, because Valentine's only a sophomore. Hermanspan has been the starter all year, senior captain.
Yeah. But they want to work the new guy and pass the torch.
Yeah. I'm surprised Riley Greenwald isn't the guy that's coming in.
They shifted him to wideout, so he'll be playing wide receiver today.
Yeah, I know there's a couple freshman QBs that were brought up to the varsity team, but I don't think they're going to get playing time tonight.
So the
there's the
players
coin
shake
toss
hands in the middle.
And we are about to get started. We'll find out who won the toss any moment. And Algonquin won the toss. Now will they accept or defer?
Men and women who have served or are currently serving our armed forces. We invite all veterans and foreign military personnel to please stand and enjoy the flag. We thank you for your service to our country. Now we invite all to stand for the singing of our national anthem by Alyssa Mawson, Dr. Maka, Aaron Blake.
We ask you to please rise for the national anthem, sung by the Algonquin Chorus.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's go, 70!
And that was our national anthem.
And we are about to get underway here for the 10th game of the season, correct?
Yep. Both teams have 1 win, 8 losses, hungry for their second.
And Algonquin will receive the kickoff, and Groton-Dunstable will receive the kickoff after the conclusion of the first half.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they accepted. They would usually defer, take the ball to start the second half.
But they're going to be aggressive here today, so let's see if they can make something out of this first drive.
And that kicker is for Groton-Dunstable, number 52, Liam Smith. My bad, it's number 57, Ben Furman.
And we are underway here at Dick Walsh Stadium.
And it is number 77, John Fontecchio, with the return.
Gets it to the 38-yard line.
That is huge for Algonquin.
Some nice field position here to start it off.
And 1st and 10 for Algonquin at the 38. Let's see who's in at quarterback. And it looks to be
Quick
Herman's
handoff.
man. It's a run play.
A quick 2-yard pickup for Algonquin.
That is Jack Branson. Ball is marked at the 41-yard line. So 2nd and 7 for the T-Hawks.
Brendan Hermingspan is still in the game. 2 backs in the game, 2 wideouts. Maybe a little bit of play action here. Nope, just a fullback right up the middle. And he is stuffed for no gain on the play.
Yeah, that is Rio Ferguson, our number 1 fullback. He's a sophomore, also plays linebacker. Made the team as a freshman and started as a freshman.
And they really want to get this running game going here.
Yeah.
They want to make it 3rd and manageable, and they failed there. So now they're looking at 3rd and 8, definitely a passing down. And Brendan Hermingspan is still in the game.
Yeah. This is a tough D line to face up against. It's not going to be easy to run the ball. And that's a nice catch. That is Burke Dion. Mainly a defender typically, but just caught the pass from Hermingspan to advance to the right around the 50. And that is a 1st down for Algonquin.
Algonquin
That's actually the 49, Groton-Dunstable's 49.
Algonquin had struggled earlier in the year in converting on their first drives, but they've done it here, and it looks like they're off to a strong start.
Yeah. Hopefully they can get off to a strong start, score a touchdown here. That's another run play. Huge breakaway by Branson all the way to the 30-yard line. Huge play by Jack Branson. He has been making a huge impact all season long.
And the O-line really held there. They got their blocks out. Some wide receivers really chipped in to help that play go right.
Huge play right there for Algonquin. And the ball now is right around the 20-yard line.
Hermingspan is still in the game, and he's been in the game for the whole first drive. A pitch outside.
It's another one to Branson. And is he going to go all the way? That's a touchdown, Tomahawks.
And after that 3rd and 8 conversion, they go for 2 huge run plays to get that touchdown.
The O-line really stepped it up there against a tough D-line, made way for 2 huge plays by Branson.
And they're going for the 2-point conversion here.
As usual. So far for Branson, 52 yards and a touchdown. All rushing.
And a 2-point conversion is good. Completed to number 44, Rio Ferguson. Came out a running back, did a simple drag route on the outside, and caught it on the bootleg from Homing-Span. Homing-Span's been really good this season out of the pocket.
Yes.
When he stays in the pocket, the offensive line tends to crash around him, and that's when he makes ill throws that usually get picked off. So it's great to see him moving in the pocket and do what he does best.
Let's go, that's how we do it, baby.
And Algonquin up 8-0, only 3 minutes into the first quarter. And let's see if Groton-Dunstable can have a response to that tremendous Algonquin drive.
And the kickoff by Caffrey. That's all the way back to about the 15. And the returner, number 1, Brett Bushnell, down right around the 35.
So both teams starting out their first drive with good field position. Let's see if they can turn it into anything.
Yes.
Andrew, are there any playoff consequences for this game in any way?
I don't think so. But could be a good matchup anyways. That's a nice run play by number 7, Ben Rivet. Rivet, a running back and a wide receiver. That was about a 5-yard play by Rivet. Groton-Dunstable, 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line. And that's another run play. Also by Rivet.
Not enough for the first down, though.
Just short of the first down.
Set up a 3rd and 2 here.
It's 3rd and 2 from the 43-yard line.
Go get it, Will! Go get it!
And another run play also by Rivet. Huge play for the first down. Groton-Dunstable all the way to the Algonquin 41. Big first down.
And they're moving the chains just like Algonquin did. Coming to the line of scrimmage for the 4th play of the drive.
Yep. And a running back in motion. And Rivet snuffed. The play was snuffed out. And Rivet is down right around the 50.
And that was Rio Ferguson on the tackle. Sniffed out the halfback pitch and delivered a nice hit.
Ball marked at the Algonquin 47.
So that sets up a 2nd and 15. And they'll probably have to pass it here. They've run every play on this drive. So let's see if the Algonquin cornerbacks can step it up.
I don't know. They might go to Rivet here again. Good running back. And he's running. The quarterback tries to throw to number 5, Will Manzi, but incomplete. And it's 3rd down and 15. Will Algonquin shut down Groton-Dunstable here? and get the ball back with an 8-0 lead.
Looks like they're playing some deep zone here, only rushing 3, and they have a deep safety back. Quick throw.
That is caught by Rivet.
But only
And
for
he
a
is
4-yard
down
gain.
at the 45. That is not enough for a first down.
The quarterback wanted to go deeper there, but the free safety was covering up and the pressure was getting to him, so he just had to dump it off.
That is
But-
4th and about 14.
But the offense is still out on the field.
Yes. So it looks like they're going to try for it here. It's a big risk, but they have made enough progress that it won't be that bad a field position for them when Algonquin gets the ball, if they do.
And a bootleg, throws it downfield.
That is
and
caught for the first down. And just like that, Groton-Dunstable's drive continues. That is Will Manzi, looks to be the QB's favorite receiver. Bradley to do it's the QB. That is about a 17-yard pass. Run play to Rivet. He is down right around the 25. Unlike Algonquin's offense, this offense clearly has people in defined roles. Manzi's their big receiver. Rivet's their running back. They don't have the kind of depth that Algonquin has necessarily. And no gain there. Another attempted run play there. And that is 3rd and about 5.
And this drive really chewing up time on the clock. Already a 4-minute drive compared to Algonquin's 2.5-minute drive.
Manzi to do it's looking, finds Manzi. That is a touchdown, Groton-Dunstable. To do it's to Will Manzi.
There is a flag on the play though.
Oh, another team, all right.
But it was pass on the interference on the defense, so the touchdown stands.
Yeah, that's pass interference on Algonquin.
And so they're kicking it here, even with Algonquin making the 2-point conversion. So they're playing it safe and not trying to tie Algonquin.
And the extra point is good. That is 8-7 Algonquin now. And Groton-Dunstable about to kick off to the T-Hawks. Now, what do you think? Will Algonquin add to their lead on this drive? And will it be done before the quarter ends?
I'm hoping so. Algonquin really showed some great things with the run play. And that definitely opens up some play action further down the field to get those big yardage clumps. I'm also looking to see if Jeff Valentine is going to be coming in.
Yeah. I mean, if Valentine comes in, I mean, you should look for this pass game. Like, if the run game's struggling, they'll bring Valentine in, and they'll try and get this receiving game going. Receiving game that has been improving throughout the year.
And they're really also developing their running backs into
Yes.
catching running backs. And that definitely gives the quarterbacks more option and more places to dump the football.
Yeah, they have a great, versatile group of running backs. Jack Branson is actually listed as not just a running back, but also a wide receiver. And Logan Picard does both as well. Burke Dion's been catching them.
And Tiago has also been used in the passing game, even
Yes.
though he's listed as a running back.
And the return by Crane. And he's going a long way here. He is down in Groton-Dunstable territory.
At the 45-yard line. So great field position here for Algonquin.
Yeah.
And 2 drives. And the K-Waytons have really set it up where they're in good field position.
Crane has been a dependable returner all year. And it's first down and 10 for the Seahawks.
Billy, let's go! Come on, Billy, let's go!
If they can convert, there's a
And-
chance for them to score here.
3 backs here, and Brennan Humingspan still in the play.
That is Jack Branson. He's going to the 40, 35, and he goes almost all the way to the 25-yard line.
He's just putting people on his back and carrying them with him, taking them all the way to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it was a first down. I think the ball's going to be marked right around the 28. Huge play once again for Branson.
Looking
has
a little
been-
bit like beast mode here,
Yeah.
like the old Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch isn't quite what he used to be now, and he's
True.
on IR.
Jack Branson again, getting pushed by the O-line for maybe an 8-yard gain. More like a 5-yard gain.
Yeah. He's down right around the 24, I think. Second down. And Branson on 5 rushes, 73 yards, and a touchdown. That's over 10 yards per carry, unseen in the NFL. Herman Span still in. And he's going to throw. That's Branson again. Branson being used as a running back and a receiver here.
Casey, great job there!
And the running backs are usually sort of the dump routes, I guess, where
Yeah.
they're not the intended targets of the play. The quarterback would have liked to had a deeper option there,
Yeah.
but it wasn't there. He was under pressure,
Yeah.
so he just dumped it off. And Jack Branson there really able to move the chains for Algonquin and get them into the red zone.
Yeah, Branson's kind of playing like a Christian McCaffrey-like role.
Definitely.
And
back
that's going to
again.
be thrown deeper. That is number 11, Chris Pacious. Is that a touchdown? It looks like a touchdown, Algonquin. Chris Pacious.
And that wasn't even a play action. It was just a straight drop back by the QB. Made a pass in heavy traffic.
It's already 14-7, and they're going for 2. And doesn't look like that's going to be successful.
A muffed handoff there, really. He had good momentum going into the handoff, and he wasn't able to hold on.
So it is 14-7 Algonquin. Algonquin up by 7. That's good in considering that Groton-Dunstable is doing mostly extra points.
Yeah.
The 7-point lead is powerful. And Algonquin about to kick off. That was Ward Caffrey who was looking to make that 2-point conversion. Now he'll kick it off from the 35. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And we already have a 3-touchdown game. Herman Span has already thrown 4 passes for 36 yards and a touchdown. That will be returned to just about the 20. by number 7, Ben Rivet.
And the Algonquin kicker has had some nice kicks, putting them deep back in their own zone. However, it didn't stop them last time from scoring a touchdown. Let's see if the Algonquin D can hold them off and give their team a drive lead.
Yes. And there is a flag on the play. And it looks like they're re-kicking. So they will try the kickoff again.
Let's go, Gigi, let's go! All right, Will. Come on, Will.
And a short kick, and it will be returned to the 44-yard line.
Yep.
So that penalty really cost them, gave them an extra 24 yards. So let's see if that has an effect on the rest of the drive as the Algonquin D comes out.
First and 10 from the 44 for Groton-Dunstable. And so far it has been Herman Span handling QB duties, as he has been all season. You would thought Valentine was going to come in.
I did, but they were worried about Hummingspan's passing ability, and he has quieted those concerns tonight handily.
Yeah. I think it's like 4 for 5. 36 yards already. First quarter. That's great for a high school QB. Nice run play.
6-yard pickup. Clock still ticking with a little above a minute left in the first quarter.
And to do it's going to run it himself. He is going all the way to the 30. There's Bradley to do it's the QB.
The designed QB run there. They faked the handoff, drew the linebackers inside, and the quarterback had a nice clear lane to sweep around the left.
And less than a minute to go in the quarter.
And stuffed for only a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, they snuffed out that play easily. Rivet down right at the 30, right around the 30.
And Groton-Dunstable has been coming out in the same formation but doing different plays. And that trips the defense up because I think it's going to be one thing, but they come at it with another.
Yes. $18 seconds left in the first quarter. And they almost had him. That was number 77, John Fontecchio, nearly sacked to do it.
And he just let it fly out of bounds.
Yeah, this is third down now. Hard to tell who the intended receiver was there. There's a run play to Rivet.
And chopped down for only a 2-yard gain. So that'll be set up 4th and 7th, and that's the end of the first quarter here.
So when we get back for the first quarter, will they go for it or kick? We'll see. And we'll be right back after the break. And we are back live at Richard Walsh Field for the second quarter of the Groton-Dunstable Crusaders at the Algonquin Tomahawks. Right now, the Tomahawks lead 14-7. 2 touchdowns already.
And Groton-Dunstable putting together a good drive as they take a deep shot there to the tight end, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, the tight end looks to be number 84, Harrison Southwick. It's the tight end they've used most of the season. And now the Seahawks will get the ball on downs. Right around the 25-yard line.
So they took a deep shot there, which I don't really know if that was the smartest play there. It's 4th and 5. Yeah. You should have taken just a quick in route by one of the wide receivers to pick it up and then worry about the touchdown later.
Yeah. Or you could have kicked the field goal. That's also an option. And run play by Ferguson. Rio Ferguson has also made a huge impact on this run game. Branson is the rushing leader so far today. But Ferguson for the first down there. So far, Ferguson, 2 rushes for 11 yards. Almost 100 total rush yards for Algonquin.
Wow.
And another run play. That's Branson. And just short of the 45 is Jack Branson on the run play.
I'm not John Haley.
And that is 2nd down. 2nd down and about 2. Ball on the 44-yard line. Herman Span remains in the game. He has proven himself as a passer, and he is staying in the game. There's a snap.
And another one.
That's a run play.
Jack Branson gets to the edge, keeps going for a nice 15-yard gain on the play.
And that is a first down once again, right around the Groton-Dunstable 45. And Branson himself up to almost 100 yards on the day.
Wow. And it's only the first half, too. So another great drive here by the Seahawks, really moving the change and utilizing that one game. Blockers get through, and a loss of yardage there. That was a big blitz coming in.
Yeah. Like I said, this D-line is not going to be easy to get past.
They've worked them well so far, but unable to get positive yardage on the play.
My coach.
Brought a piece of paper?
Yeah, my coach told me I had to come together.
Oh, they brought it up to the top.
Oh, they did?
It is 2nd and 14, ball at the 50. Snap.
And
there's the run play to number 10. Logan Picard. That's a huge play. He's going all the way into the red zone.
And a nice jet sweep there. They faked him out with the handoff inside and then handed it off to the outside.
Yeah, that is right around the Groton-Dunstable 18 for the first down, T-Hawks. And about 8.5 minutes left in the half.
And a timeout called.
So far, Logan Picard, 1 rush for 32 yards. Branson has 8 rushes for 88 and a touchdown. And Rio Ferguson, 2 rushes for 11 yards. That is over 100 total rushing yards for the Seahawks.
And Rio Ferguson also caught that key 2-point conversion catch.
Yeah. And Hermerspan doing well in the pass. 3 for 4, 36 yards. And a pass TD to Chris Pacious.
He's doing very well keeping Jeff Valentin on the bench.
Yeah, typically in high school, tight ends don't have a huge impact in the pass game, but Chris Pacious, who's only a sophomore, has.
It's very impressive. Rio Ferguson is the other very talented sophomore on the team.
Yeah.
Derek Blanchard, their other tight end, more of a blocker, but he does catch passes every now and then. There's Blanchard. He's in there.
Because, I mean, I've coached rugby.
Pacious is resting.
So, I mean, that's all we do.
And Ferguson down at right about the 15.
A quick pickup of a couple of yards.
Yeah. Continues the strong day by Algonquin's running backs.
And a 5-yard pickup.
This is more than just a trio, too. In other games, we've seen other running backs step it up. Will Johnston, Tiago Philadelphio. We've also seen Will Paglia. He's more of a defender, but also plays running back.
And they've got a committee back there, people who can catch and run. So
We've already
look for
seen
all of them to be utilized today.
We've already seen 3 running backs step it up today. 3 different running backs. And it's only pretty much halfway through their second quarter. A little less than halfway. That is timeout by Algonquin. I would think they would save their timeouts for closer to halftime, but
They're
they're
not worried
looking
here.
to score here.
They want to make sure they have the right play for the situation so they can make the most out of this drive.
Yeah. They want to keep the lead they have, and scoring a touchdown or even a field goal here will make a difference. And there's a new quarterback in there. Looks like Valentine's in. And that is a quick toss to Branson.
And Valentine comes off the field, and Humingspan is talking with the coach. See
Yeah,
if he'll
but-
get back in there.
Yeah, Valentine does look to have a role here. We've seen backup QBs who have had small roles, especially in the NFL. I don't know if you've seen Lamar Jackson. He's been doing other things besides just playing quarterback while he's
And-
backing up for Joe Flacco.
And Hill at the Saints.
Yeah, Taysom Hill.
He threw a 44-yard bomb this week, so.
And that's a run play to Branson. And that's right around the 5-yard line now.
So
Nice
set up
run play by Branson.
second and goal here. See if they try to pass it here.
Yeah, second and goal. And Jack Branson up to 93 yards on 9 rushes. Huge day for Branson already. And we are just about like 20 minutes into this game. Less than that.
And the fullback was stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Ferguson for negative yardage there. Well, it's like no gain, actually. And it's third down and goal. Will Algonquin score the touchdown, or will they have to settle for a field goal? I think if they don't score the touchdown here, they got a kick on fourth down, try for the field goal. That'll be helpful, the 17-7 lead.
Definitely make it a 2-possession game.
Rather than trying for the touchdown, then if they fail, they just give up the ball.
And they're just working the clock here. They don't want to give their opponents too much time.
Run by Hermanspan himself for the touchdown. Brendan Hermanspan on the run. And Algonquin scores their third touchdown of the day. It is still just the first half.
And a great play, though. The wide receivers really set the edge and enabled him to get around there.
Yeah, Hermanspan, as long as I've been watching this team, I've seen him run. He's a big running quarterback. In the preseason, even, they had Greenwald at QB and Herman Span serving as a running back.
And he'll run it in again for the 2-point conversion, lowering the shoulder and taking out the defensive end.
2-point conversion.
And that is good for 2 points. 22-7 Algonquin as they kick it off. 2-possession game. Actually, more than that if Groton-Dunstable keeps kicking extra points on touchdowns. But they could always go for 2, start getting aggressive here if the lead gets too big.
And with 5 minutes left, it's interesting because if Groton-Dunstable gets stopped quickly or puts together a quick touchdown drive, then there's still time on the clock for Algonquin to maybe close out the half with a touchdown or points on the board.
What would have been really interesting is if they deferred and tried for a double score, much like the Patriots used to do. They haven't really won the toss much this year. It's a little annoying because they haven't gotten any double scores yet. That is back to the 5. And they keep him within the 20-yard line there. Kickoff by Caffrey. Returned to the 20.
And Algonquin has been much more successful on kick returns here. And that set him up for 3 really excellent drives.
Yeah, and their defense is stepping it up now. They haven't gotten any 3-and-outs yet, but when they need to step it up, they have. They've had some good red zone defense. They haven't really let Groton-Dunstable get into touchdown territory.
And they also had that nice 4th down stop that gave the ball to Algonquin.
That is about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down. Run by Rivet.
And that'll set up 3rd and about 3 yards.
Here's snap. And another run play by Rivet. Not much of a gain.
But it looks like enough for the 1st down.
Yeah. So just barely a 1st down. If Algonquin got the stop there, that would be their first 3-and-out of this game. But still, this defense has been off to a strong start. Throughout this game.
And they're bleeding out the clock here. They want to get a touchdown, but not let Algonquin have another drive. And the defense swarms there.
Huge stop. They get down Rivet right around the 27. Huge for Algonquin. That is a loss of like 5 yards there.
And that'll set up 2nd and 16.
Second and 16. That is caught by Manzi right around the 40. That is not quite a 1st down. So I have a couple yards to go.
But he got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Yeah, only about 3 minutes left in the half. Groton-Dunstable doing just what they wanted to do, but can Algonquin put a stop to it and go for another drive? And another huge stop by Algonquin. They're not letting any run plays by here. A loss of 3 by Groton-Dunstable. That's going to be 4th down.
And it looks like they're bringing the punt unit on here. They don't want to give Algonquin good field position here with the failed 4th down attempt.
Yeah,
So they'll punt it away and hope that their defense can make a stop.
Yeah, they're not willing to take that risk. They're playing aggressive, but there's certain risks that you just can't take. Especially when you're down by a couple touchdowns. You don't want to just,
Let them get
if
another
you
one.
fail on 4th down, really risky. Almost a guaranteed scoring drive for Algonquin, unless the defense is unbelievable.
When a high snap and almost a block punt, the punt is sky high and will bounce out around Algonquin's 48-yard line.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still good field position for Algonquin. Maybe they should have taken the risk.
And we've come to the 2-minute warning. And Algonquin will be going through the 2-minute warning here.
No 2-minute warning.
There is no 2-minute warning, but right around 2 minutes left. And Valentine's still in. Hands it off to Rio Ferguson, another sophomore.
Algonquin's not too anxious here. They're taking their time huddling up. Not really pressing the issue here.
There's a young team here. Sophomore QB now, sophomore running back, sophomore tight end. They're set up for the future here, and it's a lot of freshmen who made the team. I'm enthusiastic about this team's future. That's a nice pass from Valentine to Sam Crane.
And a quick pass there with 2 blockers in front. We got a nice 8-yard pickup, but the clock is still ticking down. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the half.
The question is, will Hermanspan come back to the game, or is Valentine going to be the new starter? Valentine still in this game. And he's doing a good job. That one dropped by Pacius. But a nice pass.
With 40 seconds left. 47 seconds left in the half.
And that is 4th down. Algonquin
down
can't
and
get
2.
the
What are they gonna
touchdown
do
here. But they could go for it. Under a minute to go.
So they're going for it here. 2
Yeah.
backs in the backfield. Looks like a 1 play.
Yeah. That's the right choice.
Halfback pitch. Tries to get
That
on the
is
outside.
Branson.
And he will not get the 1st down.
Just short once again. I think he's less than a yard short.
And Groton-Dunstable will come out here with excellent field position and 40 seconds left.
But is 40 seconds enough for them? That's the question.
They also have all 3 of their timeouts.
The thing is, though, Algonquin's defense been spot on all day. If they keep this up, Groton-Dunstable is not going to score here.
And Algonquin has 2 safeties back. Maybe some zone coverage here. Only rushing 3.
They've done a lot of one safety formations, but going with 2 here.
A halfback pitch outside.
And Rivet with a huge play.
Looks like a 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, that is almost to the Algonquin 40. And that is a 1st down. An important one
And the clock is still
for
ticking.
Groton-Dunstable. But, yeah, the clock is ticking. I don't know if they're going to have enough time. They're going to have to go deep if they want a touchdown. And that's just what they do. Will he catch it? And that is caught.
With 12 seconds left.
Will Manzi with a huge play. And a lot of Groton-Dunstable fans here, they are getting enthusiastic for their team. There's not much time left on the clock, but Groton-Dunstable looking to do something with that time. To do it's looking deep again. And that is a touchdown. Dougie Tompkins, the sophomore, catching it for the touchdown. Huge play.
And they score with 4 seconds left.
That is huge by Groton-Dunstable. They narrow this lead. Will they go for 2 with 4 seconds left? Looks like they will. The quarterback's still in. That is a huge pass. This could be a tight game tonight. To do it's 6 for 9, 96 yards, thrown 2 touchdowns. Will Manzi, the leading receiver. And that is good for the 2-point conversion. Once again, Tompkins. That is good. And it's 22-15 with just a few seconds left till half.
So Algonquin probably to return it, and if there's still time on the clock, take a quick knee and go into the locker room.
Yeah, don't want to risk any injuries. It's the last thing you need. So Manzi, 4 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown. Dougie Tompkins with the catch, 30 yards and a touchdown. Good stats for Groton-Dunstable. Algonquin has also been pretty successful in the past. Hermanspan thrown for 36 yards and Valentine for 10. But it's the run game that has led Algonquin. Branson himself already almost up to 100 yards, 10 rushes for 94 and a touchdown. Logan Picard also has 1 rush for 32, and Rio Ferguson with 5 rushes for 17 yards.
And look for a squib kick here to see if they can just bleed the clock out.
Now they go for a long kick. And that is number 32 on the return.
And gets leveled at the 35-yard line. And that will bring you to the conclusion of the half.
Yes, so Paglia with the return, but it does not matter because it's halftime. And it is Algonquin 22, Groton-Dunstable 15, and Groton-Dunstable will get the ball when they get back. Will they tie it up, or will Algonquin keep the lead? Find out when we're back. We're live from Richard Walsh Field. I'm Andrew Roberts.
And I'm Tyler Beauchesne. And the second half is about to get underway here at Richard Walsh Stadium. Andrew, what was some takeaways from the first half? What was some key standpoints that stuck out?
Well, even against this tough defensive line, the run game was on fire for Algonquin. And a total of right around 150 rush yards for the Seahawks. And Jack Branson responsible for 94 of those. So, run game off to a huge start.
Algonquin gets it, or both teams get it? What's it called? Yeah. Oh, really? The whole game will be on?
I don't know if you have a charger. I don't know if you have a charger. What? And we are about to get started in the second half.
And Algonquin won the coin toss, but elected to receive instead of defer, so they'll be kicking off here. And another nice deep kick. It'll be returned at the 5-yard line. And he gets around the edge, but's tackled around the 33-yard line.
Looks like that's number 12, Fasel Kasuri. But there is a flag on the play.
Holding on the return team, so it looks like they'll be backed up maybe 10 yards.
Yeah, Groton-Dunstable originally was going to have the ball, I think, right around 30. But now the ball's going to be marked at, it looks like, 24-yard line. That is a run play to Rivet.
Looks like a 2-yard gain, so not much there, and second down and 8 coming up. And though Groton-Dunstable's run game has not been as explosive as Algonquin's, however, their passing game has been better with, I believe, 2 passing touchdowns.
Well, let's see if that changes with Valentine in at QB. To do it's on the run there.
The QB keep and another 3 yards, so already 3rd and 5, it looks like.
And 3rd down for the Crusaders.
Looks like a passing down here. Only one running back in. He flanks out left. It's a bootleg. Throws it. It is complete for the first down.
That appears to be number 21. Yes, number 21, Jackson Graham.
Let's go!
And the run stopped for no gain or maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah.
Man! North and south!
So 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 11. A run play to Rivet again. And not much of a gain.
Kept bouncing around inside and out and eventually got tackled for a quick 3-yard pickup.
Yeah.
And they're in another 3rd down situation. Looks like about a 3rd and 6.
Yeah. So 3rd down and about 6. Ball marked at the 41 after the Rivet run.
And an incomplete pass there, and that'll set up 4th and 6.
Yeah, it's batted down by the defender. Big play for Algonquin's
And
defense.
the punt unit is coming on the field. So great news for Algonquin as they hold them to only 1 first down.
Yeah.
And they'll get the ball back, see if they can expand on their lead.
So it really doesn't matter that they had to give up the ball to start the half. They get the ball just as they had to end the first half.
That's you, Will! That's you, Will!
And no return, and it'll bounce down to the Algonquin 24.
So Algonquin will start at the 24-yard line. after the punt by Furman.
And let's see if Algonquin continues to pound the run here. And also let's see who's in at quarterback. And looks like Homing Span is back at quarterback, so Valentine was only there temporarily. But they do come out in the run formation. Quick handoff to Branson. And he breaks free for a nice 10 or 11 yard pickup.
Yeah, all the way to the 35. That's good for a first down. Now Herman Span's in to keep this lead secure.
Just a nice long drive here. Don't necessarily have to put points on the board. You can settle for a field goal or just get downfield and just use up clock time.
I think what they're doing is like one of the last games of the season, seeing what Valentine can do while they were far ahead.
But Branson there tackled in the backfield for looks like a loss of 5. He was tripped up by one of the incoming defensive linemen shooting the gaps.
Now, once again, the C line is not going to be easy to get by.
And 2nd and 13 here. Looks like another one play. No wide receivers out. Oh! Groton-Dunstable jumped there. It's no gain on the play, but most likely it will be a penalty on Groton-Dunstable.
Yes, I think that is a false start right there.
Flag on the play, offside, Groton-Dunstable.
That is offsides by Groton-Dunstable.
And still 2nd down, but it will be 2nd and 8 as opposed to 3rd and 13. So that is a big penalty, and it gives life to this Algonquin drive.
So Algonquin has the ball at the 37.
And looks like another one play. Maybe some play action. Yes. Throws it deep.
Nice play action.
A nice play.
To Burt Dion. Made a huge impact on offense all of a sudden.
And it looks like a 20-yard pickup. 20 or 25-yard pickup.
Yeah, that's a connection from Herman Span to Dion. Captain to captain. And that right there is a 23-yard pass.
And Algonquin now into Groton-Dunstable territory as they extend their drive. And Jack Branson for another nice 5-yard run.
Now they're at the Groton-Dunstable 35, putting a nice drive together, their first of the second half. Only one game left after this. That is at Westboro for the Turkey Bowl. So a win here would be huge.
Behind you.
Another run play. That is Ferguson. And is that a first down? That is a first down. Advance to the 25. 10-yard run for Rio Ferguson.
And they're doing some nice things here. They're really working the run game. And as you saw with that 23-yard pass, it really opens up threats downfield.
Yeah.
And so expect that to continue here in this game.
Now we got Branson, 13 rushes for 105 yards, and Ferguson, 6 rushes for 27. 100-yard rush game for Branson, and here's Branson again.
And a nice 12-yard pickup to get him.
Another first down.
And they'll be around the 12-yard line.
So that is actually 13 yards for Branson, up to 118 on the day on 14 rushes. He is clearly the lead back in this backfield, even though there's so much depth there. They're using him as their number one. It was unclear at the start of the season who the starter was. Now that's becoming more defined.
Keep in front of you, B.
Another run play to Branson.
And that'll get him inside the 10-yard line.
So it is going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 7, my bad. The 2nd and 5. But it's from the 7-yard line. My bad, actually at the 10. So that is what I said before, 2nd and 8. And Herman's been looking around.
Incomplete
That
pass.
is incomplete. 3rd down and 7. And that's called complete. Ball marked at the 8. More like the 7. But it is not a first down yet. Still have like 4 yards to go for the first down.
Come on, pick 6. Let's go. Pick 6. Jackson Brown on the left. Backup quarterback.
And Jeff Valentine is in. And a quick pitch. Oh, it's a fumble. But it is recovered by, looks
Rio
like number
Ferguson.
44, Rio Ferguson. So,
Yeah.
and that's just a 4th down, so the field goal unit will come on.
Yeah, this is the first field goal of the night by either team.
And field goal is good. So Algonquin 25, Groton-Dunstable 15.
Yeah, that's a nice field goal by Rory Caffrey. Puts Algonquin up by 10 with just about 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Algonquin will kick it off to Groton-Dunstable. And Caffrey getting ready to kick off. Looks like Bushel back to return. And the kick. That is back all the way to the 10. And returned by Bushnell to the 25. So just about a 15-yard return for Groton-Dunstable. Decent field position for the Crusaders. 25-15 Algonquin. Groton-Dunstable looking to narrow this lead. Snap. That is low. Run play. That is rivet again to the 40-yard line. Sorry, the 30-yard line. And it is 2nd down and 5. Jewitz hands it off to Rivet again, but Algonquin snuffs it out. That's John Fontecchio having a huge defensive day. That is a loss of 1 or more by Groton-Dunstable. Loss of about 4, actually. So now it is 3rd and 9. Looks like he's trying to pass, or will he scramble? And question is that a catch? And it is a catch for the 1st down, Groton-Dunstable. Ball at the 33.
Take it, throw it, go, throw it, go.
That is a deep pass, incomplete. But there is a flag on the play, offsides on Algonquin. And it looks like they're going to mark the ball just short of the 50. That is a 5-yard penalty on the T-Hawks.
Nice.
That's a run play for the 1st down all the way to 45 of Algonquin. 1st down. And that is handed off to number 4, Kyle Plowsy. Plowsy has not seen much play time here, but making an impact already. It is 2nd down and 3 with about a minute left in the 3rd quarter. This is Rivet again. And this running back duo of Rivet and Plowsy doing good things for Groton-Dunstable, but will it be enough? It's 3rd down and 2. They need another solid run here to convert. And there's only 30 seconds left in the quarter. They would keep the ball into the 4th quarter. But there will be a break. That might cut off the momentum that Groton-Dunstable has. And it's going to be a pass play that is caught by Manzi, who has been dominant all game. That combo of Riley to do it and Will Manzi has carried Groton-Dunstable, enabled them to make this close. And it could be a 1-possession game in a minute here at this rate. Rivet for a couple of yards. And that is it. The 3rd quarter is over. So when we get back, will Groton-Dunstable complete the drive for a touchdown? And it is Algonquin 25, Groton-Dunstable 15. Can the T-Hawks hold on with 1 quarter to go? Find out when we get back. We are live on Richard Walsh Field's Friday Night Football. I'm Andrew Roberts. We'll be right back. And we are back. So far in this game, Will Manzi, 6 receptions for 87 yards. To do it's completed 10 passes for 127 yards total. Algonquin has had a combo of 2 QBs, only 72 passing yards, most of those by Hermitspan. And it's going to be a timeout as we begin the 4th quarter. So Algonquin been led more by their run game, as I've said. 2 rush touchdowns, but one of them was by Brendan Hermanspan, the QB. The other by Jack Branson, our lead running back. Hermanspan has thrown 1 touchdown. Run game not as strong for Groton-Dunstable, but Ben Rivet, 20 rushes, 54 yards. There's a flag on the play. It's the first play of the 4th quarter.
And it will be on Groton-Dunstable as they're backed up 5 yards.
Looks like a false start on the offense. And not much of a gain there. A few yards by the running back, Plazzi. And Groton-Dunstable sticking with the combo of Rivet and Plazzi for their run game. To do it on the run, and he is sacked by number 44, the linebacker, Rio Ferguson.
And that'll make it 4th down here, and it'll be interesting to see if they go for it or they'll punt it. The quarterback is still on the field.
To do it sacked for a loss of 5. As the first sack by either team this game.
And they'll be going for it here on 4th and 17.
Defense! Defense!
To do it's looking around, going for it. Incomplete, and that is turnover on downs. Algonquin ball. They're going to get it right around the 37. Their own 37. And Algonquin will get started with their first drive of the 4th quarter. Groton-Dunstable was on a roll, but their momentum was stopped, and they could not finish in the 4th quarter.
And Algonquin's probably going to be trying to bleed out the clock here.
Yeah, Algonquin has a 2-possession lead. They'll either try to extend it, eat some clock, or both.
And the O-line pushes them forward for a quick 4-yard gain.
Yeah, that is number 3, Jack Branson. Branson with another run play. A few yards of a gain. That is 2nd and 6. Algonquin. Branson up to 127 yards on the day. 16 rushes. Branson with the rush again. And he is up to the 50.
And a quick 8-yard gain, get the chains moving.
That
give
is
the
a
opportunity to
first
bleed
down.
out more clock.
Gotta make that tackle. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Some crazy fans here. Nice and enthusiastic.
You guys think he's gonna start dropping to the bottom there?
Run play. That is Ferguson. Couple yards of a gain. Ferguson has made an impact as well as Branson. That is 8 rushes for 30 yards by Rio. Logan Picard, though, had 1 rush for 32 yards. He's just behind Jack Branson in rush yards.
And a wide receiver coming in motion here.
Yeah, that is
Looks
Logan
like a
Picard.
play action. Throws it
Jack
to number
Branson.
3.
And he's going to the 30. This is a pass play. There was a flag, but he goes all the way. Will that be a touchdown, or will the flag turn it around? A lot of flags on the field. And it would be a touchdown, but multiple flags here. They are not calling it a touchdown yet.
The Algonquin offense seems to be moving back.
And it does not look like that play is going to count. And it is holding on Algonquin. And Algonquin heading back. Where will the ball be marked? And that is going to be at the 46, Algonquin's own 46.
And it's
So
second and 14.
Yeah, 2nd and 14 from the 46. And the pass play, but Herman's he pump fakes, but then he is sacked before he gets the ball out. Not much of a loss, but still hurts. It's about a loss of 2. 3rd down and 15. Right about 15. Actually, more like 20. They're down in 20 for Algonquin.
We'll see if they air it out here or go for the conservative run play to try to bleed out the clock.
Yeah, there's only 6.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Algonquin has the lead. They don't want to give Groton-Dunstable too much time. Still some loud fans out there. Herman's band throws deep. And
Incomplete, almost intercepted.
yeah, that is number 21, Jackson Graham, close to the interception. Sam Crane, the intended receiver. And that is 4th down for Algonquin. Will they go for it or punt? I think they should punt here. Don't want to give Groton-Dunstable too good a field position. You have the lead. Not worth taking the risk here. And it looks like the punting team is coming out. They will punt. That is back to about the 22, and he does not go far. Bushnell returns it about 5 yards. The ball is marked right around the 28. That'll be the 29, just to clarify. So this Algonquin 15, Algonquin 25, Groton-Dunstable 15. And about 6 minutes left. Groton-Dunstable has the ball just short of their own 30. Now, do you think Algonquin will hold on to their lead, Tyler?
I hope so. The Groton-Dunstable offense has been stagnant in this second half, not been able to get much done. But a deep shot here down the field and almost picked off, but it will be incomplete. Intended for number 13, Dougley Tompkins.
Yeah, he caught the touchdown for him to do it. It's the first touchdown, Dougie Tompkins. He's a sophomore, plays wide receiver and cornerback.
But 2nd and 10 here. Yeah, we're gonna have to back it up soon. We
Yeah.
can't have the camera on the weather. So
So it is starting to rain. We're going to take a break here.
Huge break.
And folks, we're gonna have to cut short here. The rain's starting to pick up and we have the window open so we can film. So we don't want the camera to get damaged. So we'll be signing off. I'm Tyler Beauchesne.
I'm Andrew Roberts. Looks like a likely victory for Algonquin, but we'll give you the update on what happens later on.
Thank you, folks. We'll be signing off.